Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, whatever time you are listening.
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 4.
We are your hosts. I'm Olivia.
And I'm EC.
And this is Sparta Speaks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What is up? What is up? What is up? How are we today?
Doing good.
We have a very special guest with us on the podcast today. We have Miss P, Coach P. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do here at West Hall.
I'm Coach Sarah, or Coach P, and I am a softball tennis coach, and I'm a para in the special education classroom.
And we love Miss P
Yay.
so much. Yay, Miss P. Okay, so we're going to ask you some questions. So Miss P, Coach P, was a college softball player. Where did you play college softball?
Burnell College. Burnell University.
Burnell University, whichever one. So I have a few questions for you about your college softball career. So number one, what do you miss most about college softball?
Definitely our overnight trips. I miss riding the bus with my friends and having sleepovers.
Yes. I love when we get to go places for sports. It's my favorite.
I wish we would do more I've only done one overnight school trip, and I wish I would have done so many more.
Yeah. The only one I think I've done is Special Olympics, actually.
It's literally so fun. It's like a sleepover with all your best friends.
Yeah. It was really fun. I loved it. Okay. And then number two, what lesson did you learn from college softball that you hope your high school girls learn and carry with them?
I would say the biggest lesson as a student athlete is knowing that sports aren't always the biggest thing on your mind. There's always a greater purpose, and even if you have a bad day, you got to keep it on. You can't just dwell on the bad days. You got to keep moving on.
Yeah. I agree with that. Comp, cheer definitely taught me to do that because we used to have some really bad days. Arguments with the stunt groups used to go really hard. But, yeah, we figured it out. Yeah. Okay, number three, your go-to pregame hype song in college.
Definitely By Your Grace by Cody Johnson.
We love
anything Cody Johnson, though.
We love Cody Johnson.
Love that man.
Cody Johnson is a hit in the Swafford household.
As he should be.
He's the soundtrack of the Swafford household.
As he should be.
I love him. Okay. So it's time for everyone's favorite segment of the week. It is definitely my favorite segment of the week. And it is Crash Out of the Week. So we're going to go around and talk about what made us crash out this week. Do you want to go first?
Y'all go first. I got to think. I got to prepare.
I'll go first. Okay, this morning, my crash out of the week occurred this morning. Friday, March 28th. Miss Nicolella decides that we're going to do a beat lab. I don't even know what the goal of the lab is. We're drying out a beat or something. But I came to school wearing it's not a nice shirt, but I like this t-shirt. And she's like, you might get sprayed with beet juice. And I was like, bro, are you serious? So then I get in my group with the worst person to be handling beet juice, and we're pointing the beet at me. We're acting like we're going to spray me with the beet. No, thank you. And it took forever, and it was terrible. So my crash out of the week is having to stab that thing into the beet. It's I don't even know what you call that. A protruder? Is that what it's called?
What does it look like?
I don't know.
Is that what it's called? It's like a cylinder, and then it has another cylinder in it, and you can cut stuff with it, and then you push it out.
Oh, I don't know what that's called.
It was terrible. Anyway, I was being held at gunpoint with a protruder with a beet in it, literally. So that's my crash out of the week.
Okay, my crash out of the week happened on Thursday, March 27th.
Down to the date.
I was sitting in my study room, not studying.
In the bistro, actually.
No, it wasn't. It was in the
in the lab room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Not doing my work, not studying, not using my time wisely.
No, never. Why would we ever do that? That's too wise.
And as I got up to leave, I did not think to grab all of my belongings, and I left my Stanley sitting in the lab room.
Absolutely.
All by its lonesome. And so then at tennis, I didn't have a water bottle. I had to use the little tiny Gatorade bottles as my
get a shot of water every.
Ouch.
The worst.
And I grabbed two, and I went through them in the first set. So that second set, I was just.
Was that yesterday?
Just dead, dehydrated.
I was gonna see if you could get me another one, but I was like, no, I'll be fine.
Just ask.
I was like, it'll be fine.
She's like, Coach Sarah's gonna make fun of me for getting hydrated, so I'm not gonna ask.
God forbid.
I didn't want to bother you.
God forbid.
I literally stood behind you half the time.
I didn't want to bother you as she's the tennis coach. She voluntarily signed up to be the tennis coach. You're like, I don't want to make you be the tennis coach.
Yeah, God forbid I go out of my way.
Yeah. Coach Sarah, what's your crash out of the week?
My crush of the week is in fact Jeff Brothers. No, but actually it's 3 of my favorite Lonnies being stolen.
Moment of silence for crash out of the week be Mr. Brothers.
Because
Just no specific reason, just everything
he
entailing Mr.
exists.
Brothers. Yeah. His very presence is our crash out of the week.
Absolutely.
At Sparta Speaks podcast, we hate Mr. Brothers. No, we don't hate Mr. Brothers, but he does irk our being.
Always.
What Alani's did you get stolen?
The Blue Slush, is it Strawberry Sunrise or Summer Sunrise?
Strawberry Sunrise.
Strawberry Sunrise, which is in fact the best one.
Yes, I agree.
And then Dream Float.
The dream float. Me and Aubrey.
Literally the tears in my voice.
The pain, the heartbreak. Me and Aubrey tried Dream Float at the same time, like on the same morning. And I took a sip and I was like, I don't like this. And then Aubrey got off the bus because we always like see each other in the front office. She was like, this is nasty. So we both do not like it.
It's literally my favorite. I love
That's
it.
the only
It's
one
not
that,
my favorite, but it's not like the Dream Float is above the Cosmic.
Oh, 100%. That
Oh
tastes
my-
like grape cough syrup.
you guys are crazy. Really?
Yes.
I love this one. For those listening, I have a Cosmic Stardust Alani, and I talk about it all the time because I love it. My life has been changed since I had the Cosmic Stardust one. I think it's so good.
Actually the worst.
I don't know how many Alani's have you had this week? 3,
Me and
4?
Barry talked about this morning. I think I've had one every day this week.
That is
As you should.
crazy.
Yeah, I
As you
usually
should.
don't. No, I usually try not to do that because it
Olivia's gonna become addicted.
stresses me out, and Barry always gives me a hard time about it. And I'm like, bro, I could stop at any moment. And he's like, that's what all addicts say. Like, you could not stop at any moment. And also, I give him a hard time. Like, you can't out exercise a bad diet. You need to be eating good. And he's like, you can't outrun energy drinks, the heart attacks. No, I'll be fine.
So rude.
I'll be
Like,
fine.
what a hater.
Yeah, literally. Like, why are we hating? But
Such a
yeah,
hater.
that's really unfortunate. We think we have a conspiracy that Josh stole them? Question mark.
Who knows?
That Josh took them.
Don't know.
Yeah.
So it had to be a lunch thief.
A lunch thief.
Happened during lunch, I think.
Okay, for our next segment, we have book rec of the week. What is your book recommendation of the week? Well, what are you reading right now?
The Knock 'em Out series.
We do recommend that, don't we?
I do recommend it. It's very good. I heard word on the street is that they're creating an Amazon Prime show about it.
Oh,
actually.
slay.
Yeah.
That's happened so often. Every
Yeah,
book
the
series gets turned into an
so
Amazon
good.
Prime series.
Yeah,
love.
Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yeah.
Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yeah, everything.
Summer I Turned Pretty. Good
they,
one.
They just take the books and do it.
And I always think they're good.
Yeah, I think they're good too. What's your book rec of the week, EC? EC's
I
been in a
might-
reading slump, I think.
I have been
Ouch.
in a reading slump, but I might get hated on for this one.
Oh.
But just know
This is so controversial.
it's okay, it's this book called The Four Agreements, right?
Oh yes, here we go.
It's like
The
this,
rant is happening.
it's like it's like a self-help book. The little like notes on the bottom of the book is hold on, I have it in my book bag. It's like how to
Let's get.
Let me show the podcast.
Let me show the podcast.
but just for context, I think it was in a Goodwill pile at my house after my dad read it and then he was going to give it away. And then I stole it
EC scooped it up.
because
It's so little.
it's only like 140 pages because I saw it on TikTok and I'm like, you know what, I want to read this. A Practical Guide to Personal Freedom. A Toltec wisdom book.
This is so Jeff Kohler.
And the album, not the album art, the book cover is
The album
very
art.
like giving like spiritual like
Yeah, what's going on?
like
Looks
I'm
like
gonna go
Rapunzel.
meditate. Like
it looks like something that you're gonna like get assigned at school.
yeah. But I wanted to
It
read
does.
it just because I was curious and it was short. And I think there are some good principles that you could like take away from the book, but it's a very like spiritual book.
Mhm.
So read it at your own risk.
Read at your own risk. My book rec of the week. Okay, so I started reading The House in the Cerulean Sea, and I honestly do recommend that book, but I just couldn't finish it because I just can't. In this season of life, I couldn't lock in on The House in the Cerulean Sea. So now I'm reading this book called Praying Like Monks, Living Like Fools by Tyler Staton, question mark. It's really good. I just put Chance Armor on, and he's reading it now on his Kindle that he just bought
I
spontaneously.
just got a Kindle too.
Yeah.
Hot pink, of course.
Yes, I want a colored one now, but I do not need to buy another one just because it is colored. I also like. Have you seen the Color Soft one? Like the one that it like has colors instead of the screen being black and white. I know.
I need one.
I know. I want
immediately.
one really bad.
I want to get one of the Kindles that has like the paper screen Because the one I have is like the like computer.
Oh, yeah,
screen.
like the e-ink screen.
Yeah, and like
yeah.
I might as well just read it on my phone.
Oh, this is gift ideas for your birthday. Maybe
It's
I'll
coming
get
up.
EC a Kindle. Maybe I will. I just love my Kindle so much. But yeah, I really like that book. He basically like talks about his like personal experiences and then uses them to like teach you how to pray. So it's really good. But yeah, House on the Cerulean Sea was really good. The 3 chapters that I actually read more than that, but I couldn't lock in. But yeah, that's my book recommendation of the week. It's really good. Okay, on to
The next segment, on repeat. This normally we do music, right? But
yeah, but
we're just gonna however you want to apply it to your life.
in light of our guest, I think we're doing Alani flavors because if you don't know, everyone on this podcast except for Emily Brown is like
She
an
was
Alani fiend.
She said Celsius, right? Celsius fiend.
Yeah, I think she did. I don't like
Gross.
Celsius as much.
Celsius is so gross.
Celsius actually tastes like an energy drink.
Well, to me, it tastes like it's trying to be like, you know, when you drink like LaCroix and it like doesn't have enough flavor. That's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's like
Really?
a very mild flavor.
Yeah, it's not as. Maybe I'm just like an artificial flavoring fiend, but I just think it tastes. I think Alani just tastes better.
Alani's 10 times better.
Yeah, we're always talking about Alani on here, so we're gonna talk about our Alani flavors on repeat. Miss P, what Alani flavor have you had on repeat? Take a sip of mine.
Usually either the Dream Float or the Strawberry Sunrise, but recently I've been really craving a peach,
Really?
like a really cold peach one, you know?
Yeah. I like the peach one. I just feel like I have to be in the right mood for it.
I know,
'Cause
and it's like really
tastes
hit
like,
me.
Yeah, sometimes it tastes like chemicals to me, but then other times I'm like, oh, this is so good.
I just bought some peach liquid IV, and I think it's my second favorite.
Liquid IV?
Yeah,
Yeah.
under lemon lime.
I need to invest in liquid IV because
It's like literally an arm and a leg
no, literally,
It's so
it's so expensive, but
for no reason.
I've become accustomed to relying on my fun drink in the morning, and I just all this hate around the energy drinks. I feel like I need to get a new fun drink, and liquid IV is good for you. So,
Yeah, it is.
What-
Hydrated queen.
what's on repeat?
Alani's haven't been on repeat.
Yeah, they have not
lately.
been in the
But
rotation.
what has been
Coach
on-
B is disappointed.
What has been on repeat is Spindrift. I love
Oh
Spindrift
yes,
so
yes,
much.
we love Spindrift.
Especially the lemon. I think it's just like, it's either like lemon or lemonade. I don't know.
Yeah,
But that one is really good. And the grapefruit one.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 on repeat Spindrifts. They're
Yes,
so good.
I love Spindrift. Wait, which is the one that I had?
the orange
one. Yeah, I think it's really good. EC doesn't like it as much, but
It's number 1 is grapefruit. Number 2
2
is
is lemon.
lemon. Number 3 is orange. Number 4 is lime.
oh, you don't like the lime one?
I mean,
It's
it's
just
good.
so subtly flavored. Like,
It's still good. I'm just not a huge like lime fan.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
I love the Spindrift. I think they're really good.
Never had one.
They're really good. It's just like sparkling, like water, like flavored sparkling water. But it's supposed to be like, instead of like
It
they
kinda-
use like the juice from the actual thing instead of.
Gotcha.
It's like a LaCroix, but it like tastes way better in
Yeah,
my opinion.
I think it's way
Mm.
better. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Spindrift. On repeat, Alani. Hot take. Cosmic Stardust has been on repeat.
Hot take.
Yes, it is a very hot take. I'm aware of this, but I love it. Personally, I think it's delectable. It's like the perfect amount of like sweet and like tangy at the end, like the aftertaste. tangy. I just love it.
I don't know.
I could go-
The only like grape flavored stuff I like to drink is the grape like Powerade and Gatorade.
Not even.
Yeah, I feel like I usually hate like berry stuff, but I like the grape. I don't know. I think it's good. I think it slays. Okay, so now for on repeat, we're gonna move to our songs that are on repeat. Who wants to go first?
I can go.
Okay.
Really anything 90s country, but also a lot of Hank Williams Jr.
Oh yes.
Like Dinosaur.
Yes. Oh yes.
Hitting recently. I don't
love
know.
to say
Don't know what it
Love to
is.
see it. That was like my freshman year. That song literally sounds like freshman year Spanish class. I used to listen to that to that song in Spanish.
Odd time to
class
listen.
every single day because we had the worst teacher, so I was trying to turn her around, and I was just really into that song. She's gone now, thank God. All right, EC, what's been on?
On repeat, I've been listening to a lot of Blondie.
Oh, Slay.
A lot of Blondie, a lot of the Beach Boys. I gotta get like a
Yeah, but we're getting into summer.
like summer music.
Yes.
A lot of Connie Francis.
Oh
I love
yes,
Connie
we love
Francis.
Connie Francis.
And that what's the Flower Child song that
Yes,
you
yes,
were talking
yes,
about?
yes.
That song's been on repeat.
I love that song. Shout out
Um,
Casey Musgraves. I love that song.
Yeah, and Turnpike Troubadours.
Yes.
Always on repeat.
They're gonna be in mine. Mine has been a lot of Ernest. I love Ernest. A lot of Brothers Osborne. I love Brothers Osborne so much. A lot of Lizzie McAlpine. I feel
Oh
like
my, what's that? Pushing It Down and Praying.
yes,
is on
Pushing It Down and Praying is so good. I love that song so much. Spring into Summer, it's like her two most like basic songs. Well, besides like Ceilings and like Doomsday, but I've been trying to diversify my music because a lot of times I get too focused on like the country, and so I'm like I need to like expand out. So Lizzie McAlpine is me expanding out. I love her so much. But yeah, Lizzie McAlpine, Brothers Osborne. Oh, we're about to listen to one of the songs apparently. Stop. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Flower Child, really good. Oh, and I also love this Coldplay song. It's called Adventure of a Lifetime. It's like the music
that-
video
okay.
with the monkeys on it.
There's never, like, whenever that song comes on, I can never skip it.
Oh,
Like,
no, it just hits
unskippable.
every time. Oh, I love it so much.
Do you
And
know what
that's-
song we're talking about?
It's
You
like-
you would know the song if you heard it.
It's like it's like
Ask
the-
me if I knows it, and it tells me I'm gonna know it.
Do you know it? Yes, you know it.
If you heard it, you would.
It's just so iconic. It's like the peak like windows down type like beat song. It's just so summer. I love
It's
it
a
so
vibe.
much. Yes, it is a vibe. I love it so much. But yeah, that's my on repeat songs of this week.
I just thought about this. We should have had Reese in here with me.
Oh my gosh, that would have been so good.
Dang.
But later in like the season, we could have both of y'all on again.
We could. Oh, you guys won't have it next year, will you?
Hmm?
We can do it next year when she's coaching cheer. Put it on the to-do list.
I'm so excited. I think she's gonna do great.
Or like the last one of the school year.
Yeah.
We can do me and Reese together.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She turns 21 on next Friday in a
Oh
week.
my gosh.
Also, today's Miller's birthday, guys. Wish her
Really?
happy birthday when
Oh my
you
gosh,
see her.
today's
Oh, I saw
Zach's
her.
birthday.
I saw her with the crown on. I thought it was her birthday.
It is her birthday.
Slay. Oh yeah, because this is why you're having the movie day
Oh yeah,
or
girl.
the game day.
Yeah.
We
Also,
day.
because Miss Smith is not here.
Yeah. I saw that poor sub lady. She's just sitting in there. I'm surprised. Oh, I guess because she's like the head teacher. That's why she has to have a
Yeah,
sub.
and
But
Coach Ragland's doing testing. But yeah.
yeah, we walked in and she looked like she had just seen just like a deer in a headlight. She was just sitting there. And she was like looking so.
She's like, "What do you need me to do?" Like literally nothing.
Literally
Just sit there.
nothing. Yeah. Just make sure we don't blow up the place, I guess. Well, thank you to Coach Sarah for being on the podcast. Such a great guest. We're so thankful that she was able to be on here. Upcoming activities and sports this week. Today on Monday, if this comes out on Monday, if not. We have tennis region tournament. So wish your tennis players luck. This week, our boys soccer team is playing Jefferson and Seconder. So you can check their Instagram and Max Preps for those locations, times, ticket prices, all the things. Track has, we don't honestly really know.
Might have a meet.
Track might have a meet. Track might not have a meet. I know that their Hall County Championship is coming up. So talk to somebody in track. Talk to Coach Selman. Look at Max Preps. Do all the things. Be an active member of the 300 and come support your fellow Spartan athletes. Thank you again to Coach Sarah.
Thank you so much.
And as always,
Go
Spartans.
1, 2,